I need a round the way girl. You know, I don't know why it seems like hairstyles and style in general kind of got trapped in the 90s with a lot of, quote unquote sisters. Because, see, she got the wig popping and the big earrings, and it's just taking me back to that era as opposed to dragging me into 2020. But either ways, guys, this is coming to us from RLS Media. New Jersey woman sentenced to prison for stabbing her fiance to death. Yeah. So, love. Am I right? Like, oh, yeah, marriage is such a great idea. Ocean County Prosecutor Bradley Bilheimer announced today that Ciara Williams, 28, of Brick Township, was sentenced to 4 years New Jersey State Prison NA. Okay, that's what it's missing. Because I'm sitting there like for 4 years, for 4 years in a New Jersey State Prison by the Honorable Rochelle Gizinski, as a result of a previously entered guilty plea to reckless manslaughter in violation of NJSA subject to the terms of No Early Release Act. Officials say Williams pled guilty to the charge before Judge Grzinski on July 2nd, 2020. So yeah, she stabbed her fiance in the chest and got 4 years for it. Oh my goodness. Oh, the black woman in America is so mistreated. It's treated so terribly. Let me tell you something. Regardless of situation, if her fiance, Mr. Power, who we're about to meet, if he had done this to her, yeah, he's getting hit with way harder time. On Sunday, September 29th, 2019, Brick Township Police were summoned to Ocean Medical Center in Brick regarding a male victim with an apparent stab wound to his chest. Police were able to ascertain that the victim, Dennis Power, 35, also of Brick, was driven to the hospital by a female later determined to be his fiancée, Ciara Williams. So she shanked him, drove him to the medical center, and dipped. Hospital staff responded to the vehicle and found Mr. Power unconscious but breathing. He was rushed inside the hospital where life-saving measures were attempted. These officers were unsuccessful, however, and Mr. Power succumbed to his injuries. Sad. Yeah, like, oh man. Sorry, bro. I mean, that's terrible, and she only gets 4 years for it. A subsequent investigation determined that Williams fled the scene before police arrived, so she shanked him up and then dipped, huh? Further investigation by the Ocean County Prosecutor's Office, Major Crime Unit, Brick Township Police Department, and Ocean County Sheriff's Office Crime Scene Investigation Unit revealed that Williams stabbed Mr. Power in the chest and was responsible for the injuries, which ultimately led to his death. Williams, okay, now hear this. Williams originally faced more significant charges with greater sentencing exposure, but legitimate self-defense claims arose during the course of the investigation, which we were compelled to take into account in evaluating this very difficult case, Prosecutor Bilheimer stated. I mean, trust me, they're not going to get into it, but what was this new evidence, huh? Did she have defensive wounds or anything else like that? It's a Lifetime story, yo. And honestly, the government's in on this shit. Like, yo, well, she said that he was abusive. He spanked her bottom once, so she just went along and stabbed him in the chest. Like, come on, man. Oh my goodness. Look, like I said, I do not ignore the fact that men and women are different, and the world will view women in a very different light than men. But it's everyone else who likes to pretend as if, we're the exact same thing and get the exact same and have the exact same outcomes. It's complete bullshit. The claims of self-defense, coupled with considerable proof problems, led to a resolution where we believe to be fair and just after careful consideration of all the facts and circumstances. 4 years. 4 years. Williams has been made to answer for her crime and will be required to spend the next 4... See, it says few years, but no. 4 years in state prison as a result. We hope this prison sentence provides some level of peace and closure to the family. Oh my God, to the family of Mr. Powers. So do I. But I like really, I'd love to know what the evidence was that had them turn around and say, well, I mean, we was gonna go and hit her with something substantive, like 10, 15 years, something along those lines. But yeah, she was just defending herself. She was he like I'm telling you, it's more than likely he said like, oh, she asked him, hey, how do I look in this dress? He's like, I don't know, maybe you want to try, instead of the polka dots, you might want to try the stripes. And she just came at him, bro. She just came at him. Like, but either ways, man, like, fellas, this is the situation. This is how things play out because we are not the same thing at all. If Mr. Powers had done this to Miss Williams, yeah, he'd be going down for at least 15. Promise. Okay, regardless. Oh, he was defending himself. Yeah, whatever. It's messed up, but it's the reality that, at some that you have to accept and be accountable for your actions in this. No offense to Mr. Power. He did not deserve to lose his life, no matter what the situation was, because I mean, looking at her in this picture, she don't look like she recently got her ass whooped. So like, I'm not sitting here saying that dude was a saint, but I am saying that, like, I mean, come on, 4 years when generally speaking, he definitely would have gotten 15 for you. It's jacked. It really is. And fellas, stay away from her when she gets out. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like, dislike. Go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day? Share, because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and like aren't the biggest fans of you boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. And check out the Patreon. Links in the description. And speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? This is a sad story for Mr. Power. It really is. And a sad story, like when it comes down to violence, when it comes down to harming another person, and when the police get involved and the like, I mean, we ultimately end up losing two wives, yours and mine, and that sucks. It doesn't say whether she has children or whether they had kids or anything else like that. It's not that deep of a article, but I think it really serves as a great illustration as to, yeah, the world sees us differently. Respect, and honestly, as fellas, we got to respect that, because it's a part of our nature. A part of the reason we know that the world sees them differently is because our nature is all about the providing and protection thing. Just, we've gone too far in a lot of ways on this, a lot of ways, but you may disagree, and that's what my comment section's for. Until the next one. Oh wait, 3, 2, 1. Till the next one. All right, yeah, get to 8 minutes.